a little bit of the powder. Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, my name is Griselda. As you can see by the title of this video, I am going to be filming a New Year's Eve look. As most of you guys may know, I am a little under the weather and I probably have a fever, but I was so determined to film this video for you guys. I wanted to create a look that was going to be bold with a pop of color, so this is the look that I came up with, and I really love how this look came out, and I love just the lip combo, and I love how just everything just came into place. So if you want to see how I create this New Year's Eve look, then just keep on watching. Hairs are just not, you know what, whatever. Oh my god, I'm drinking a medicine ball because God knows I need something to get me through this video. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I have absolutely nothing on my face aside from my moisturizer. We're gonna go ahead and start off by using this blurring primer plus pore minimizer by Cover FX. This is a brand new product. This primer is supposed to give you a soft focus filter effect, so we're just gonna focus that in the areas that we know we have the largest pores. Usually for me, it's around my cheek area and my nose and a little bit on my forehead. So we're just gonna focus that on there. Wow, you can already see it does give you like a really nice blurring effect. You guys, I hate being sick, and this always happens to me around New Year's. Last year I think I was sick too. I really do see a difference right here in this area. You can see it, and it's also really matte and it filled in all of my pores. Okay, so next we're gonna fill in our brows. We're gonna use the Precisely My Brow by Benefit from the Bomb Ass Brows in collab with Desi Perkins. All right, so we're just gonna comb our brows. I definitely need to go get my brows done. I've really been loving my brows really light, so I try not to do so much unless I have a really noticeable area where I'm missing a lot of hair, then I really fill that in. But aside from that, I don't like to fill in my brows so much anymore. So in the front, I just like to fill it in very lightly. I sound horrible. I apologize, you guys, but I really wanted to create a look for New Year's Eve, and I was so determined. To clean up my brows, I'm gonna use this Studio Finish concealer in the shade NW25. Well, there's a big hair right here. We're just gonna take that out. So essentially when you clean up your brows, it helps disguise any of those hairs, but that one was way too noticeable. This is just to give you a more precise eyebrow. So we're just gonna clean that up. And then with a fluffy brush, we're just going to buff that out. This one is a Luxie 231 small taper blending brush. For today's video, I'm going to do my eyes first because I might get a lot of fallout. So I want this look to be super nice and icy. I want it to be very cool toned. So I'm going to be using the Urban Decay On The Run. This is the Detour palette, and this is what it looks like. Super cool and neutral colors. I'm so excited to use these two right here, and I really love the fact that it also has like really nice warm tones, but this one's a little bit more on the cooler undertone. But first we're gonna prime our eyes, and I'm gonna be using my Jouer concealer, and this is in the shade Crème Brûlée. We're just gonna pack that on the lid, and I'm gonna be using, this is the LA Girl 201 brush, because I really want to pack on that concealer on my lid. Because it's a concealer, you're fine with putting it in the inner corner and just bringing it down just a little bit. We're gonna pick up this color right here. This one is called Off the Grid, and we're gonna set our base. And you want to use pressing motions opposed to just kind of blending it in, because you want to secure the eye base. So for the crease, we are gonna use this color called Escape right here. And then we are going to use a MAC 224. I really love using a fluffy brush when I use a really light transition shade, because it really deposits the product where you want to place it, and it distributes it really nice as well. So the way that I envision this look, I want it to be like focused solely on the outer corner, and then the lid space being really nice and shimmery. So I'm gonna try not to put so much of a deeper color in the crease. We're gonna just keep it on the outer corner, and I'm just bringing it a little outward, almost like kind of like flicking it out. So now we're gonna start building the outer corner. We're gonna pick up this color called Detour, and we're gonna place it right in the V section of the eye. So I'm almost like pointing the brush upwards, and this is a Jaclyn Hill 38 brush, and we're going to kind of almost like if you're gonna create a wing, but then we're gonna bring it just a little up, and then you can just go back in with your 224 by MAC and just kind of blend everything together. I didn't put any more product, I just picked up the brush, and whatever extra I had is what's helping me blend everything together. To darken the outer corner, I'm gonna use this Confidential color, which is like a deeper brown. We're just gonna place that on the outer corner, and as I'm placing it, I'm also blending it. But when I get to the outer part, I also kind of push the product upward. And I know it looks a mess right now, but once you clean up this area right here, you guys will see how the look comes together. And then you just go back and forth and just continue blending everything together. Now picking up a smudge brush. This one is by Laura Mercier. We're gonna pick up Dark Matter by Melt, and we are just going to continue building that color. And I go back and forth with the brushes, so I kind of apply it and then blend it out, and then apply it and blend it out. You just continue building that outer corner, and then we're just gonna blend that out. I like to always have that pencil brush at hand just so I can apply it and then blend out the product. I know it looks a mess right now, but once I clean it up, it'll come together. So now we're gonna grab a wipe, and we are just going to wipe that off. I'm using the tip of my nail to kind of create that shape that I want, and I'm just following the guide of my eye. So right here, I place my nail and then just kind of bring it upwards up to my temple, and then just clean that out. And then what I do with that brush that I use to blend out my concealer, I just kind of go around the edges and kind of buff everything out so you don't see any harsh lines. So now picking up this MAC 239, I'm going to use this switchback color right here, and we're just gonna place that right, ooh, that's so pretty. And we're just gonna place that right on top of the lid, and then I'm not going over, I'm just kind of going around the lid space because we always want to be extra. I wanted to do this Morphe. This is the metallic eyeshadow. These are super pigmented. I'm gonna just go ahead and show you how pigmented they are. They are intense. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rub it out with a flat brush so I can pick up just like specks of it, because I don't want the metallic eyeshadow to overpower the eyeshadow that I just applied on my lid. What I really loved about this metallic eyeshadow, this is in the shade Poppin. It has like specks of blue, which I really like. So we're just gonna press that onto the lid. It has like a really nice hint. I think you can see it mostly on this side. So I'm just kind of pressing it in so it's not like a solid color. It just gives you like really nice specks of glitter. And this is just gonna give you that really nice like glittery over the top look. I think if I go back a little bit, oh there you go, you can see it a little bit more so it's not so blown out. To disguise the lash line, I'm gonna apply a little bit of this 77 Inglot gel liner. So we're just gonna press that in, just gonna create a very small wing. And I'm using this Makeup Addiction small angle brush. Bringing it all the way in definitely give it a different look. It looks really pretty because it looks really nice and smoked out. So for mascara, I'm going to be using this Ultimate Mascara Waterproof by L'Oreal. And we're just going to do a small coat of that. So for this look, I wanted the lashes to be a little bit longer on the outer corner because I wanted to go with the eye shape. So I'm going to be using these Lilly Lashes in the style LA. Right, so we're just going to pop these on. Just make sure they're very secured. I really like to stand my lashes up. So when I place them, I don't place them down, I place them right above. So they stand up really nice and you can get the full effect of the lash. Okay, so usually for the bottom of my eyes, I always like to leave that last after I do my foundation, my concealer, and I set everything else, because I find that when I do set my concealer, it's so much easier for me to blend out the bottom of my eyes. So you guys will see me finish my eyes towards the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to foundation. I'm gonna be using the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Mate Foundation, and I use the shade T10, which is a olivey undertone. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that with my beauty blender. I really need a foundation that's going to last all day, especially it being New Year's. Like, you wanna make sure that you don't have to touch up, and this foundation is so good. I really want to know what you guys' plans are for the new year. Like, I feel like for me, I want to be able to enjoy life more. I feel like I work a lot and I don't take time for myself, so I think that this year I want to be able to do that. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys' plans are for 2019. Also, if you really like this look, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you really love my videos, turn on your notifications so you get notified every single time I upload. I know sometimes we forget to hit that subscribe button, but I am here to remind you guys to do all of that. Even though I'm sick, I'm here committed. I am committed to you guys. Give it a thumbs up if you guys think I'm a trooper. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to be using my Jouer concealer. This is the same concealer that I use as my eye base in the shade Crème Brûlée. So we're just going to place that right underneath the eyes. And we're just going to run that through the nose. Just going to blend that out. I forget sometimes that this concealer dries down pretty quick, so I have to work a little quicker, but it's literally one of my favorite concealers. It's so good. It doesn't crease. All right, to set my under eyes, I'm gonna use my Banana Bread by Huda Beauty. Just gonna pack that underneath. Because you know, New Year's Eve is all about having fun, partying, dancing. So you definitely wanna make sure that you set your whole entire face so it stays intact. Moving on to setting the whole entire face, we're going to be using this NARS Mountain Soft Velvet Powder. And I really love using this Kat Von D number 20 brush to set the whole entire face. So I just go in and just kind of press everything and just buff it in. Now bronzing up the skin with this beach bronzer in the shade Bronze. And then I'm going to use this 140S brush by MAC. It's like a perfect brush to apply bronzer. To contour my nose, I'm going to be using my Hoola bronzer. Just gonna bring that down the bridge of the nose. And now it's time to dust off this excess powder. And I'm using this Jaclyn Hill 06 brush. And of course, we can't forget to drench our face with Fix Plus. This is just gonna take away that powdery finish. Before it fully dries, I'm gonna be using this Dream Sequence palette. This is by ColourPop. This highlighter broke, but I kind of put it together. I'm gonna use this highlighter right here. It's called Pinch Me. It's a little bit more on the lighter side because I don't want it to be too gold because I have like a blue undertone going. So we're gonna be using this Jaclyn Hill 09 brush. I'm just going to place it. Ooh, that's really pigmented. Let's just try to buff that out. I don't want my highlight to overpower my eyes, so we're just gonna buff, buff, buff. Okay, ColourPop did not be playing with their pigments. To add a little bit of color to the cheeks, we're gonna use this ColourPop blush. That's the name of the color. It's like a little bit on the rosy side, so this is gonna be perfect for the cheeks. All right, so now we're gonna finish up the eyes now that we've finished the skin. For my waterline, I'm gonna be using this 24/7 Glide On eyeliner. This is in the shade LSD. It's a really pretty blue. I want the theme kind of going, so I wanna keep it really nice and metallic-y. So we're gonna run that through the waterline. This is really pretty, like complements the eye look so good. To blend that out, I'm gonna use this color called Plunge from the Detour palette. And we are going to just run that through the bottom of the lash line, which is gonna be perfect to smudge out the eyeliner. And I'm using this pencil brush by Dose of Colors. I love how icy this look came out. And then we're just gonna coat our bottom lashes. So for the lips, I'm gonna keep it very neutral, obviously, because I want the eyes to be the focus. So I'm gonna be using this lip liner by LA Girl Cosmetics. And this is in the shade Bare. And this is the Perfect Precision lip liner, which I really, really love. I love how creamy these lip liners are. So for the lips, I'm gonna be using this Ultra Matte Lip in collab with I Love Sarai by ColourPop. And this is in the shade Sueño de Coco, which is also a cooler undertone. Ooh, this is pretty. This was literally the perfect lip color. All right, everyone, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do want to apologize for not being fully myself, but you can only imagine how hard it is to be sick and on top of that film a YouTube video. But I was determined. I was so committed to you guys. I wanted to give you guys a look before this year ends. So this is what I came up with, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I also want to take a minute to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all the love and support you guys have shown me in 2018. I cannot wait to show you guys what I have planned for 2019. A lot more videos, a lot more mommy vlogs. I know you guys have been asking for those as well, so a lot is coming for the new year. So please stay tuned, and I will see you guys in my next video.